For teen or college students looking for a summer job, or if you've recently been laid off and need a new job, maybe we can get you some help. Joining us now on the morning show, Candace Moody, the Vice President of Communications with Career Source Northeast Florida. Hey, good to have you here.
Thank you.
It's not too early to start, but what you have to do is plan your summer schedule carefully, because the people you approach are going to say, all right, when are you available? And you need to know.
You absolutely do, especially for teens. It's really important for them to have their transportation worked out. Reliability is one of the most important things that they can show an employer. So understanding your family obligations, your vacation schedule, and the hours you really want to work every week.
And one of the worst things you can do in the context of a job interview, when they say, well, what would you like to do? What's your passion? I'll take any job. You really have to, number one, understand what they want, and you have to let them know why specifically you're applying.
Yeah, they can hire just about anybody. So I just need a job and I need some money is not a great interview answer. So understanding why you want this particular job, you understand their customers, you understand their product, or you have used their services before. That's a great entree into a new job.
And people sit back and sometimes they say, I'm not exactly sure what I have to offer, especially people in the military. When they do their resume, you see all these acronyms, but they really have what are called transferable skills, which, if you explain them properly, can get them a job.
There's really three parts to your personal and professional brand. One is what you are, your personality and the personal qualities you bring to the job. The other is what you do. I'm an accountant, I'm a recruiter, I'm a writer. Those are the things that are your core skills and will transfer from one industry to the other. And the third part of it is what you know, and that's industry specific. So in the military, for example, you understood the tools and the jargon and the procedures. Those are the things that are going to get discounted when you move to a new industry. So you have to really understand how to emphasize the first two parts of your personal brand so that the discount on the third part, what you know, is a little bit less in the market.
But don't use that jargon, because sometimes maybe you have inventory skills or, budgetary skills that you've called something else that are very relatable to this new job. The other thing is what you know is important, but it's not always what you know, it's who you know. So networking is a big key here.
And I think most people who've been working in the same position for a long time don't keep their networks active. Or if they do, they only keep it into an inner circle of people that are in the same industry. Chances are, if you lose your job, we had major layoffs this week at CSX last week, and one of the things that we know is that they're going to have a hard time finding another job that's equal in the same industry. They're probably going to have to change industries, and they're going to have to broaden their network.
And a lot of those people who were laid off were in their 40s or early 50s, or maybe even a little bit older. So you have to consider rebranding too, because it's a whole different ballgame.
It actually is, and that's where those transferable skills come in. You have to be able to articulate your value, and I think you also have to really explore the other industry, get to know what's out there. So you're going to have to meet with people in the industry or staffing companies that specialize in those skills.
Sell yourself. That's simple. Candace, thank you. Hopefully this information gets you ready for your next interview. In fact, there's a job fair that starts in about an hour. It's the Tri-Base Job and Transition Expo at the Morocco Shrine Temple on St. John's Bluff. More than 100 employers will be on site. At 9 o'clock is when they start. It's free for members of the military and their families. You talk to the event organizers, they're going to say, hey, come prepared, have your resumes, dress for success, and be ready to be interviewed on site. Jen?